Welcome back to my channel, my baby. It's your favorite vino blogger, Lele Zondani. And we're back with another video, my girls. We are going to be tasting a beautiful wine by a wonderful woman winemaker. It is Women's Month and I want to celebrate as many women as possible. It's my birthday month. In fact, it's my birthday tomorrow. You guys better wish me a happy birthday, okay? And this is another gold mine I found at Vino City and I'm so excited to try it with you guys. The winemaker we're going to be talking about today is Kiara Scott, and we're going to be trying the Brookdale 2023 16 Field Blend, and we're going to go all into it. All right, so before we get into this video, I would like you to please don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're here and back again for some more action, or if you're new to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share this with all of your friends, of your wine loving friends, of course. So this is the beautiful wine we're going to be talking about today. It is from Brookdale, as you can see, and it's a 16 Field Blend 2023. All right, is a field blend. So a field blend is when two or more different grapes are planted in the same vineyard, but then are brought together during harvest and fermentation season, and they are aged together. So this is made up of, believe it or not, 16 different grapes. I want to start with the bottle. Okay, I really love the bottle, love the wax. A lot of these companies are doing wax. How do I feel about it? I don't know. I feel like sometimes wax can be a bit of an inconvenience, but you know, for the aesthetic of it, the look and everything, it looks really, really cool. I like it. I found a easier way of opening wax bottles now, so yeah, I'm really happy about that. It's a beautiful bottle. I love the color. This olive color is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. The label as well is just very simple, clean, minimalistic, straight to the point. Yeah, and it's from Paarl, South Africa. So I'm excited to get into this. This beautiful wine retails for $425. You can find it at Vino City as well, or on the Brookdale website. I will definitely link all of that below in the description box. But because this wine is made up of so many different grapes, it has been harvested in 2 stages to accommodate all of the different grape ripening stages. Obviously, all of these grapes don't ripen at the same time. We have mostly Mediterranean grapes as well. So they need a different kind of maintenance. They need a different kind of care towards them. Do you know what I'm saying? They have been aged in clay, amphora, tanks, as well as concrete eggs, and they've used quite vintage traditional fermenting processes. I'm not sure if they used some barrel, but they probably did. But yeah, it's very it's nothing new, nothing trendy, do you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the fermentation process. So it's all very natural. In the wine industry right now, the trend is really all about organic, natural mineralities, do you know what I'm saying? They're really pushing malolactic fermentation. We're all taking a step back, trying to look at the original way of doing it, instead of trying to, you know, be all capitalism and everything and making people drink shitty wine, basically. It's really exploring how far you can really take it when it comes to winemaking, and I really love people and winemakers who really push the limit and really push the status quo, you know what I'm saying? What I love about these harvesting or these fermenting processes, the clay and the concrete eggs, that with these fermenting processes you can get a lot of oxygen during the fermenting process, because those kind of materials let in oxygen. So you have oxygen coming in constantly, and it kind of creates a vortex for the wine. The wine's always kind of moving. It's not just standing still, you know what I mean, while it's aging. And that's kind of like what you want. That's why a lot of the times, if wine is getting aged maybe in a steel tank or something like that, they'll once in a while they'll have to like stir it up, make sure, you know, it's like it's alive, you know, this thing. Okay, I want to pour it, and we're going to talk about all the 16 grape varietals that are in it. So it has been open for quite some time, but it's absolutely beautiful. I think that you can still drink it. Obviously it still smells absolutely insanely amazing. I'll get these beautiful apricots, lime. Oh, I'm getting peaches. I want to talk about the wine, the grapes that we have in this beautiful wine. Let me just read them out because there's no way I'm going to remember all of this. We have Chenin Blanc, Picapol, Verdejo, Claret Blanche, Pinot Gris, Viura. I'm going to write down all the names, of course. Grenache, Semillon, Roussanne, Vermentino, Marsane, Petit Manseng, Abrino, Palomino, Chardonnay, and Grillo. So 14 of those wines, of those grapes, are Mediterranean grapes, and then obviously the rest are your more commercial. And this beautiful wine has also been in the Tim Atkin report, and it scored a beautiful 93 points out of 100. So that's very, very high. It's very, very high. Kiara Scott actually used to be a winemaker, the head winemaker at Hazendal Wine Estate. Duncan from Savage Wines. If you know, you know. Duncan from Savage Wine, beautiful silver fox of a man. You know what I'm saying? He was actually working at Brookdale Estate as a consultant, coordinator for the winemakers, basically just advisor. Then he came across Kiara Scott and was like, you know, pushing her to be a winemaker at Brookdale Estate. And that's how she became the winemaker at Brookdale Estate. She won an award at the Diners Club, and she was like the second woman, I think, in 44 years to win this award. And she won Winemaker of the Year with it, which is a very big deal. I mean, congratulations, Kiara Scott. Girl, we are proud of you in the sisterhood club. As to taste this beautiful wine, cheers, my babes. Okay, so you have a very refreshing acidity at the beginning, but it quickly mellows down, okay, into this beautiful lime body, and it's got like it's got a density to it. It's like a medium heavy body, but with this beautiful honey finish. Like, it's gorgeous. Like, I am a huge fan of this wine. I'm gonna buy this wine again. Like, it's expensive, but it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. I love it. Like, it's so full is what I love, you know, with this white wine. It's definitely got that fullness and that butteriness of a Chardonnay and a Chenin. You definitely, you know, feel that. And it's got this Mediterranean vibe, definitely. Like, it's got the sea salt in it, a little bit to it. But it's so sweet, and it's so yummy, and it's so like, I feel like if I was serving at a dinner, I would just have this alone as a meal, as a course. This wine can just stand on its own and like get a standing ovation if needed. It needs no features, this kind of wine. I really believe in malolactic fermentation. I really believe in the soil and the vineyard doing most of the work when it comes to wine. And I love that she's on the same, you know, mental wavelength as me when it comes to that. Because then it's like, what's the point? Do you know what I'm saying? If you're going to be adding all these additives and everything, like, what was the point of like going through all of this process, you know? I think that planting wine and growing wine is such a different thing than growing food. There's a luxury to the wine, and to uphold that standard, to uphold that quality that you keep producing is must be very difficult. You know, it is difficult. This is something that I've never ever tried before. I've never had a 16 grape varietal wine. This is my first time, and I'm so impressed. The wine and how balanced it is as well. It is quite a young wine, but the way that it has just bloomed so quickly and just at such a young point as well is actually incredible. Cannot wait to see where it will be or how it will age and develop in coming years. But I do think for now, at this point, it is absolutely gorgeous. Grab it now before it gets to like 1,000 rand. Grab it now while you can. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's all I have to say. If I had to rate it out of 10, I would give it a 10 out of 10. And I think this is my first 10 out of 10 in a very long time. And that says a lot. I love weird, quirky wines. I like wines that are not made, you know, in the typical form. I like wines where winemakers really like come out with their creativity, and she really did that with this. She pushed it. And I can also just imagine maybe how expensive it must be to also create something like this, using so many grape varietals as well, planting that many, and then, you know, finding different times to harvest them and ferment them and everything, because they're all such different grape varietals. So this is a lot of hard work that went into this wine. I'm gonna rave about this one till the end of time, honestly. Another thing I really love about this is that we also get some South African fruits in it. You know, the pears, the white pears that we have in South Africa, I'm definitely getting that in this wine as well. There's so much fruitiness in it, but at the same time, it's so complex, and it's giving you body and it's giving you texture. This one is giving like, no, honey, it was, you know, squeezed out of the beautiful honeysuckle of the African fruits. You know what I mean? But she's gorgeous, she's lovely, she deserves all the accolades, she deserves all the awards. I'm really proud of Kiara Scott. Excited to see what else she makes for us, but I'm definitely going to be following her and following her journey in the wine industry. She's still very young, so we still have a lot of time with her. And yeah, I hope you guys go out and get this beautiful Brookdale Estate wine, the Field Blend 16, my darling. And I hope you enjoyed, and I'd love to know all your thoughts and all of your opinions about it. Thank you guys all so much for watching this video. Your support means so much to me. And going into this new age, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what else we will achieve and where we are going to go. Do you know what I'm saying? All right, thank you all so much for watching this video. You know what we say at the end of this channel, my babies. Happy Wine Wednesday, kids. Mwah.